I'm here with Bastian Baker at the 2018 CMA Awards. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. You know, it's my first time here. Apparently first Swiss ever on the carpet, so I came with a little red and yeah, having fun.
First Swiss ever on the carpet. That's got to mean something for you. I mean, man, repping your country.
Well, you know, it's fun. I know a lot of people back home are watching this, and you know, I had my parents on the phone just before, and they were very proud. Doesn't happen much, but they told me the congratulations on this one. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you just released your debut album in the U.S., so that's got to mean something too. Being from Switzerland and being able to make it in the U.S., you just never think that might happen, right?
Absolutely. You know, I've been touring for the last 8 years, played over 800 shows in 45 different countries, but my focus was always on the United States. I love to play here in North America. It's just a great feeling to have my album out, be on tour with Shania Twain. I mean, what an opportunity. It's just, yeah, I'm a very happy man. Maybe you can tell by my smile.
Yeah. Is there a song that you have seen react a lot more than you were expecting, or is a song that you're really excited that people are getting excited about?
Yeah, absolutely. So the single we have out now, it's called Stay, and that's doing just fine, you know, especially also in Europe. It's kind of a new sound for me, maybe a little more electro pop with still the country roots, and you know, I think this song is really interesting. It's different, so yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Did you play that with Shania? Were you playing that on the road?
Absolutely. So I started playing it maybe a couple shows ago because I'm just guitar and vocals on stage. It's just me alone on those huge arena stages, which makes it really cool. So yeah, I've definitely played this song. Yeah.
That's very Ed Sheeran of you to just do the guitar.
Well, I love it. You know, I have half an hour to show some songs and some personality, and I just figured, you know, I'll just go by myself, and I keep it very casual. Every night before hitting the stage, I just tell the guy that's on the monitor, I'm like, hey, I'll just go play a gig and I'll be right back. You know, I like to keep this vibe, and I love to interact with the crowd. I love to entertain, and so far it's been great. I haven't been booed out of stage so far, so I think it's.
No, instead you're getting people saying, "Take your shirt off."
Oh yeah, and asking me to get married. That has happened a lot. I just always tell them I gotta ask my mom first. You know, that's my way out of the question.
If you had to guess how many marriage proposals you've gotten so far, how many do you think you've gotten?
Oh yeah, God, probably 25, something like that. Yeah, I'd be divorced a lot. Yeah.
You could have a wife in every state. That could work out.
Well, not so sure about that. Let me ask my mom first.
Well, has Shania given you any kind of tips or anything that's carried you through this tour at all? Like, because it doesn't seem like you really even need her tips. You really are very comfortable on the stage. But has she said anything to you that's really kind of stuck with you?
Well, thank you very much for the compliment at first. I really appreciate it. You know, Shania has always been great at giving me advices, and one of the advices she gave me on this tour was to truly really stay, you know, myself, stay special, and not try to be like everybody else, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm the Swiss dude out here and trying to make things differently. Yeah.
Has she been talking about her new show at all? I saw that didn't she just start Real Country?
Absolutely.
So I would think that she's probably talking about being on TV and stuff.
Yeah, so you know, that's also where I love her. You know, she's so creative. She's an executive producer on this show. She helped like creating the concept, and that's something that really inspires me. I've done a lot of television. I was a coach on The Voice in Belgium. I was a contestant on Dancing with the Stars in France. So I love this TV aspect, and definitely in the future I want to do something similar. Yeah.
Nice. Is there anything from her production that you think you want to take on your next tour once you're doing the headlining thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I was so I've watched the show every night. So we're now, I think, down to 66 shows. So I've heard "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" 66 times in the last month, and I'm still digging it. And there's one aspect of her show that I really like, is how everybody and everything is constantly moving, and I think that's really something I want to bring to my show. You know, keep the drummer moving and like exchange positions, and I feel like that gives a real cool dynamic to the show. Yeah,
for sure. Well, then we're asking everybody if they could collaborate with somebody outside of country, because we've seen a lot of the cross-genre stuff happening this year. So if you could collaborate with anybody outside of country, who'd it be?
Well, see, I think the crossover thing and the collaborations is really awesome. I'm a big, I'll be cliche, but I'm a big Ed Sheeran fan. You know, I'm fascinated by his ability of writing the songs that everybody knows instantly. You know, because sometimes you might think it's a little cheesy or something, but no, it's right on point, and that's what I love. So I would love to work with them. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Ed Sheeran song that comes to mind?
Well, yeah, you know what, and I've heard it a lot, so I'm kind of saturating now, but Perfect is really one of the songs. It's also my grandmother's favorite song. She printed the lyrics to be able to sing with the song when it comes on the radio, so I have this fun memory with my grandmother about the song, so yeah, that would be one.
More people have got to print lyrics these days. Too many people looking at their phones with the little lyrics.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Have fun tonight.
Thank you very much for having me. Bye. Thanks.